Number 24, which quadratic equation has no real solutions? There's two ways that you can go about doing this. Whichever one is quicker, whichever one you remember how to do, whichever one works the best for you, that's the way you should use. All right. The first way that you can do it is with Desmos. And the second way that you can do it is by using the discriminant. And whichever one you prefer, that's totally up to you. They both will get you the right answer. And time. Time is the big key. If you can remember to do both of these correctly and accurately, then that's great. Then it just comes down to which is faster. Because we want all the time we can. Well, we can save time. We want to do it. Okay, so Desmos first. You're going to have to type these in one at a time. I wouldn't recommend, typing all of them and just do one and look at it, do the next one, look at it. Because if you find your answer early on, you've saved some time. You're going to be looking for a parabola that does not cross the x-axis or touch it in any way. You want it to be up or down somewhere, but it can't be touching it. It just can't. Because that's what the solution is. When you're saying a real solution, it's where it crosses. And that can be just a little touch, or it could be, it could cross it twice. You're looking for the one that doesn't. And then that's how you would find that answer. The discriminant comes from the quadratic formula. And that's when you find what are the solutions. And that is negative b, that looks like a weird little negative. My stylus didn't work. There we go. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. And for any quadratic, if you plug the a, b, and c, and when we say a, b, and c, we're referring to the constants that are in front of the up to 3 terms. Because we can have a quadratic with just an x squared, and that's fine. We may not have the bx, we may not have the c. We will always have an a. So a is going to be the constant in front of the x squared. B is going to be, if it's there, the one in front of the x. And the c, if it's there, is going to be the one that stands alone. And plugging it into this formula, you will get the answer, the solutions. But if we're just saying how many real solutions are there, all you want to look at is what's under the square root. That is called the discriminant. The reason it determines if there are real solutions, and if so, how many. Imagine if this is, we do the b squared minus 4ac, and we get a positive number, square root of 49. Square root of 49 would be 7, and then we're going to have negative b plus or minus 7 over 2a. That's where it would be 2 solutions. We can have plus 7, minus 7. What if it comes back as 0? Well, the square root of 0 is just 0. So plus 0 minus 0 isn't changing this. There is 1 solution. And if it is a negative number that comes up, it doesn't matter that it's plus and minus. You can't take the square root of a negative. That is imaginary. So there are no real solutions, only imaginary ones. So b squared minus 4ac is the key, is the discriminant. So all right, now let's look at our 4 equations up here and see which one is going to have no real solution. I'm going to pull the b's, the b, the a's, and the c's from each of these. Okay, so for a, I'm just going to put them right next to each other. All right, b squared minus 4ac. Remember b, a, c, a, b, c. I don't know why I said them out of order, but that's the order they are in the discriminant. That's why I did it. I had a method. I had a reason. This time I had a reason. All right, so b squared, we have 14 squared minus 4 times a times c. Okay, then we have, I'm going to redo this just a little bit. I'm going to put up here, come on, b squared minus 4ac. Okay, and now I'm going to put my b answer, my b answer, b squared negative 14 squared minus 4 times 1 times 49. Okay, then I have my c, which is negative 14 squared minus 4 times 5 times negative 49. And then last but not least, I wrote this so weird. I just did. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did it that way. We have d down here. Let's make that a little darker. Okay, and so d is going to be negative 14 squared, there's my b squared, minus 4 times 5 times 49. Okay, so first A, 14 squared is 196. Now, 4 times 1 times negative 49. I don't actually have to do this math because I realize when I look at this, 4 times 1 times negative 49 is a negative number. And if I am subtracting a negative number, that's the same as adding a positive. So I have a positive 196 plus another positive number. It doesn't matter what that positive number is. I know it's not going to be less than 0. And I'm looking for the one that's less than 0. So no, A is out right away. When I look over here at C, I see the same thing. I see this negative 14 squared. That's going to be another positive 196. And I've got a negative, and I'm minusing this negative. That's going to be adding another positive number. I don't have to do that math. C is out too. So A is out, and C is out. Actually, just erase them. Get them out of there. Okay, so now I just have B and D left. Well, B, negative 14 squared, is 196. This is going to be a positive number, so I need to multiply it to make sure it's not going to drop this 196 below 0, or make if it will. Either way, 4 times 1 times 49 is 196. So if I subtract 196 from 196, I get 0. D should be our answer, but let's double check it just to be sure. So negative 14 squared is 196. And ooh, got 4 times 5 times 49. Now if you remember, if you look up here, 4 times 1 times 49 was 196. So this is going to be 980. So 196 minus 980, I don't have to do that math. I can tell that's going to be negative, so D is my answer. Now see, for me, I'm pretty fast personally about doing the discriminant and looking at it and going, oh, I'm subtracting a positive or I'm subtracting a negative, so that's going to be, I can eliminate this one or I can consider that one. I can do that pretty quickly because of the experience that I have doing these sort of problems. Not everyone is like that. So if you are thinking you can do it faster this way, do it that way. If you think it's faster for you to type each of these into Desmos and then see if it doesn't cross or it does, do it that way. You got to know yourself, know your skills, and know what is the best way for you to do these problems. But both ways are absolutely fine. Both will work. Hey guys, just a quick heads up. I've got some cool stuff coming for y'all, including a free course full of SAT tips and tricks, as well as an exhaustively complete course on everything you need to know for the SAT, both math and reading. So subscribe to the channel to get notified when that goes live. I'm also going to put it in the comments and description below as soon as it does. In the meantime, if this video was helpful or useful in any way, please let YouTube know. Comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.